Well, a new report suggests that most employers this year will be offering employees a 3% raise. But is that enough to keep up with the cost of living? News 10's Jeff Maher spoke with a career counselor who says we can push for even bigger raises using a specific technique.
I was subject to that layoff.
John Gayden is in a tough spot. After working at a call center in Sacramento for over a year, he was laid off this week, along with many others.
I'll definitely be trying to keep my feelers out there as much as possible.
Gayden's priority right now is finding work again. He says when he was working, it was tough to ask for a pay raise that he really wanted because, like many workers, they fear asking for too much could cost them their job.
Yeah, you got to give people the raise that's going to equal to future growth of the economy.
A new survey from Duke University and CFO Magazine found that most employees can expect a pay raise of 3% this year. But can you do even better?
Most people hate to sell themselves.
Career counselor Constance Stevens says to get a pay raise of 6% or greater, we should try the broken record technique. That's where you ask your boss for the raise you really want 3 times, politely, until they give in and agree to check with their manager to see if it can be done. She says you don't brag about your accomplishments and you don't list a specific dollar amount, but rather you ask for something closer to the percentage you really want.
When your management says, we never give people a 6% raise, nowhere is it written that they can't. It's just that they never do.
I mean, right now gas prices are down, but before that was, going up obviously more than 3% in a year. The cost of living on general is more than 3% in a year, I would say.
And if you go to the News 10 Facebook page right now, you can actually see how that broken record technique works. I did a little role playing to show you how it can be done. Also, we want to help out John Gayden, who was laid off yesterday. If you're an employer looking for someone with a background in sales and health insurance, you can find his LinkedIn page online, and you can also find a link to it in my web story, which is going to be posted momentarily on news10.net. And certainly he would appreciate being contacted for potential employment. In the newsroom, Jeff Maher, News 10.
All right, thanks, Jeff. Badgering the boss. Hadn't thought about that as a tactic. I'm
Nope.
sure the boss will be excited about that one.